how to play Amazing Grace on guitar that everybody seems to know, and it's been played a million different ways. This is one way. We're going to start, the first note you're going to hear is going to be the open second string, the B string. Remember how the first string is the one that's closest to the floor, so it goes first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and the sixth string is on the top. So it starts on the open second string, and you go 0, 2, followed by the open first string. So 0, 2 on the second string, open first string. As you play the open first string, play the sixth string on the top at the same time. So the two outside strings. So it goes 0, 2. Right. Now we go on the first string. We go 4, 2, 0, 4. See on the first string, the fourth fret, followed by the second fret, followed by the open string, then back to 4. Now as you play 4 the second time, play the sixth string again. So 4, 2, 0, 4. Alright, this is what we've got so far. Now go on the first string, 4, 2, 0, and as you play that 0, you play the fifth string. The fifth string open. So it goes 4, 2, open first string, open fifth string. Now the second fret of the second string again, and the open second string, and as you play that, play the open sixth string. So this is the first phrase of the song, and it goes, Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Alright, so far so good. Here we go. That's the first line. Here's the second line. Starts off a lot like the first line. That's saved is the, so it goes 0, 2, then the two outside strings open. Then this bit again. So that's 4, 2, 0, 4 in the sixth string. Now it changes a bit. You go 2 on the first string, all the way up to 7. This is the bit that goes like me. And as you play the 7th fret the second time, you've got to play the 7th fret of the sixth string. So, this seems quite tricky. It seems like an awful stretch. But when you think of G, the chord G, that's exactly what you do there. So the secret to this is to play that second fret. Get it with your third finger. Don't try and play it with your first finger. Otherwise you go, and there's no way of getting that other note there. So do this. Play it with your third finger. Slide up to 7 and play the 7th fret of the sixth string with your second finger. So alright, so here's the second line of the song. We play that again, just to fill in a bit of time. And now we go, it goes on the first string, it goes 4, 7, 7. As you play that second 7, play the open sixth string. So 4, 7, open, see? So alright, back to the start. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Alright, now where are we? So now we're into the third line of the song. So we go 4, 7, and we we play the open 6th string at the same time. And then we go this bit again. We've done this a few times already. 4, 2, 0. Then 4, 2. The open 1st and the open 5th. We've done that before. Song's quite repetitive, really. Then the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, followed by the open 6th string and the open 2nd string. So that's the 3rd line of the song. Now we're on to the last line. And it starts off the same way again. So 0, 2, 0. Then 4, 2, 0, 4. But this is a bit different. You've got to go 4, 2, 0. And as you play 4, this is the hardest part of the whole thing. You've got to play the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So you've got to go. I find that easiest to do with my little finger there and my 1st finger there, but you might find it easy with your 3rd and your 1st. Either way, it's kind of takes a bit of getting used to. So we're nearly there. Then we go 2nd fret of the 1st string to open, and as you play the open 5th, and then to finish off, open 1st and open 6th. So there we go, here's the whole thing. So